Hey, it's me, MLB. Here's chapter 45 of Heard You Like Me, and this one is titled On Deck. The next steps to the mattress buying process were pretty straightforward. Quick try of the mattress, sign to buy it, pay for it, and then sort out shipping options, and step out the door with a "see you tomorrow 4 p.m" comment. Then you and Jirou were off down the road together. That was quick, Jirou said curiously as you walked down the road together. Yeah, I don't mess around, you said. Mattresses are the last thing on my mind, to be honest. So, what are we doing now? Jirou asked, looking up at you. Fun stuff, you replied. Gonna grab a bubble tea or something, and then off to my favourite shop. Oh, she asked curiously. What's your favourite shop? Well, you kind of inspired me, you said, giving her a cute little smirking side eye. You know that night that we bumped into each other at the convenience store and I rode that guy's skateboard? Yeah, she replied. Well, I really missed my one from home and I'm bummed that I didn't bring it, so I'm going to buy one for here, you said with a grin. Would you help me pick out a deck? Yeah, that's chill, she replied. I'm down. Sick, I knew you'd be, you said, wrapping your arm around her shoulders and pulling her into you. Okay, first, tea. Where do you want to go? I know somewhere good, she replied. Sweet, let's go, you said back. Lead the way. She needed no further prompting and took you to a small boba tea shop that was so good you had to stop yourself from pulling faces every time you took a sip. Damn, this place is good, you exclaimed as you took a second sip and rolled your eyes back in your head. Oh, good lord, what do they put in this? I don't know, but it's pretty dope, Jirou replied. This can be our place, you said to her. It's nice to have a place that you and I just go. Obviously, I want to do hangs with both you and Momo, but I also want to have somewhere special that's just you and me. And then the same with just Momo and me, yeah? Yeah, cool, Jirou replied. Momo was okay with us hanging out today? Yeah, totally, you replied. Momo's chill like that. I know it'll take a little work to make sure that we're all happy, but I'm so down for doing whatever that takes, you said, sucking on the straw again. Oh god, this is amazing. Jirou smirked. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad we can work this all out, she said, taking another sip herself. Yeah, best possible outcome, I say, you said. But that's just me. Same, I'm happy, Jirou replied. Good, you said as you stood up. Shall we drink and walk? I was looking this place up before, and their decks are pretty sick. I love the decal. Dope, Jirou said as she stood up to follow you. Look at us, though. We totally look the part, you chuckled, as you looked at what you had both chosen for clothing that day. Jirou was in a black crop sweater with "Chill Out" written in bright graffiti writing across the front of it, her signature black choker chain, black baggy boyfriend jeans, and some white Vans, and you had on your favourite cargo pants, an oversized faded band top with black bracelets on, and a rubber band bracelet of one of your favourite bands, and you were ready to go skateboard shopping. Dude, I'm so hyped, you said as you headed out of the boba shop with her and made for the skate place. I mean, dying to have a good sesh. Oh my god. You looked so hot when you were skating. Not gonna lie, Jirou replied. Oh? You asked with a smirk. Are you saying you want me to be trying this deck out as soon as I can? Because, okay, you twisted my arm, I'll do it. Jirou giggled. Yeah, sure, whatever, she said with a smile. Sick, you said as you looked up. There it is, you said excitedly. Let's go, baby! Into the shop you walked, taking a deep breath in as you looked at the wall-to-wall selection of decks, wheels, and anything else skating-related that you could ever want or dream of. Hey, dudettes, the shop assistant greeted, a guy with long blonde hair that hung low over his eyes. What you after? Well, left my deck back home and missing it badly, you said with a lopsided grin. Need me a new girl to keep me company. Right, the guy said with a nod. We got what you need. Come over here. What were you riding before? Shortboard, you replied. Just a good old standard baby, but she went well. Gnarly, the guy replied. You still want a shorty? Yeah, nothing against the longboards, but I like 'em short, you replied, looking back and winking at Jirou. Yeah, sick, he said with a nod. Yeah, well, here's our shorts collection. Take your time, he said, when your eyes nearly fell out of your head at the selection. Might just pull up a bed here, you said in awe. Ha ha, he laughed. Yeah, selection here's pretty sick. Yeah, I'll say, you replied. You goofy or Nat? He then asked. Nat, you replied. I'm as standard as they come. He laughed. Okay, go hard and call me if you need me. I'm Mitch. He reached a hand out to you and you shook it. Thanks, Mitch. I might be here a while. Yeah, no probs, he replied with a smile. I'll be over at the desk. You nodded and he walked off and Jirou stepped up beside you. Wow, she said as she leaned back to look up the wall. Yep, you replied. There's a lot. How are you going to pick which one you want? She asked. I'm not, you replied with a sly smirk on your face as you looked over at her. She looked at you, confused for a second, and then realised what you were getting at. Wait, you want me to pick? She asked. Yep, you said again. No, what? She asked. Yes, what? Come on. I want to be writing on a board that my girl picked out for me. Come on, baby. You cajoled her. What if I pick wrong? She asked. How is that even possible? You asked. Pick something that you'd want if you wrote. Is it that easy? She asked, looking up the wall again. Pretty much. I just want your choice, you said. She looked at the different designs and then finally pointed to one way up the top that had some words on it and a few kick-ass designs, and you turned around and called out to Mitch. Hey, bro, we got one, you called. You found your ride? He asked as he left the desk and walked over. My girl picked it, you said. See that one, third in from the left, second down? Oh, yeah, black and purple wheels, he asked. Yeah, that one, you said. That's my ride. Gnarly choice, my friend, he said as he walked over to the wall and pulled a ladder out from the side of it. Hold up a hot sec, I'll jump it. Up the ladder he climbed and plucked the skateboard that you'd asked for off the rails and then tucked it under one arm and started climbing down. This one? He asked as he held it out to you. You took it and flipped it over and then read what was underneath and nearly cried with joy. Sick bitch, it read, with a graffiti-style drawn chick holding up the middle finger with one hand and a skateboard tucked under her other arm. This one's for the posers. Babe, oh my god, you know me so well. I love this, you said, turning to Jirou to hug her. No joke, my one back home says something similar, but it's in French. You totally get me. I think it's hot, and you're hot, so... Jirou said softly, and you grabbed her into a side hug and then kissed her temple. Cutie, you said emphatically, and she giggled. Yep, this one's a keeper, you said to Mitch, holding out the board. I'll take it. Sick, he replied. Did you need any other stickers? We've got a wall of them. Bro, what? You said with surprise. Why don't you say so? And for the next hour, you and Jirou were surfing the sticker wall, picking out as many random and funny stickers as you could to cover the underside of your board, and once you had gotten everything together, you thanked Mitch again, paid, and then left. Let's sit down and decorate your board, Jirou said, tossing her now empty boba teacup in the bin, and you did the same. Oh, God, I love you so much. Is there a skate park nearby? Let's go there, decorate my board, and then let me fly free. I need to run out a few skills, make sure I'm not rusty, you said with a chuckle. You won't be, Jirou said with a smile. So for all that angst that we had at the beginning of the book, it's all settled down. And don't worry, I know you guys it's just too smooth for it to be a typical MLB book. But I'm just going to have some fun times, chaotic times. There might be a few ups and downs. But for the most part, the rest of the book will be relatively smooth sailing. I say now, before I've actually written it. But no, I promise I'm not going to do anything too dramatic. Stay tuned for Zero tomorrow. I'll see you then.